Episode 22, Matt and Dennis podcast, M-A-D, Matt and Dennis. That's how we came up with those initials. Clever, right?
We're very intelligent.
That's right. This is episode 22, and Matt, go ahead. You've got a subject you want to broach here.
I think, finally, politicians doing something for the people. You know, I'm not a fan of politicians in any regard.
Yeah.
I think most of them are all about themselves first.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
That's just an opinion. An opinion. In
some cases, you're correct. Yes.
I think that's the case.
There are some good ones.
But finally, North Carolina politicians coming together for the people of North Carolina. They put a bill in front of the General Assembly about going slow in the left lane, the passing lane.
Do they say going slow, or do they say impeding traffic?
Impeding traffic. Okay.
That's where I've got a possible problem with this.
So we'll go with your vernacular. We'll say impeding traffic in the left lane.
Yes.
That you could be fined $200 for impeding traffic in the left lane.
Yes.
Now, let's clarify impeding.
Yeah. What I want to know is if you're doing the speed limit in the left lane, which in a lot of cases on the highway is impeding traffic.
Sure.
Because a lot of people are going much faster than the speed limit.
Sure.
But if you're doing the speed limit in the left lane and maybe trying to get past some cars that are going a little bit slower than the speed limit, are you in violation of this law? Because you are impeding traffic even though you're just doing the speed limit. You're obeying the law. Is that going to get you a ticket? That's what I've got a concern with.
No, I understand that. And I think it could come down to that. But, I mean, how many times have we been in the situation? I was on the situation at 85 the other day. I'm in the passing lane.
Yeah.
I'm doing 76 miles an hour.
That's speeding.
It's 70 miles an hour there.
Okay.
I am obviously
You're breaking the law.
I am breaking. Officer, let me know.
You are a scofflaw.
I will admit to this right now. But there's cars in the middle lane and the furthest right-hand lane going 72. Now, I am stacking people up behind me because I'm not willing to go 85 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So I am impeding traffic.
That's right.
I get over as quick as I can. I think that is the key to this bill. If you scare people into getting the hell out of the way, because nobody gets out of the left lane anymore.
Oh, no.
You come up on somebody's bumper or you're coming up on them. Nowadays, I would say it's a small percentage of people that move to the right to get out of your way. You can flash your headlights all you like. That person's still on their cell phone, still driving 18 miles under the speed limit with their blinker on. Drives me nuts, and I wish it was legal to ram them off the road.
The thing is, I will move over into the right-hand lane if somebody comes up behind me. But in a lot of cases, that right-hand lane's got traffic in it, and I can either slow down and try to get behind some of the cars, or I can speed up, which is going to put me over the speed limit to try to get ahead of those cars and risk getting a ticket, or I can continue at my leisurely pace, though at the speed limit, and continue to try to get around the cars.
Okay, let me ask you a couple questions.
What if both lines of traffic are running basically the same speed, and they're both running at the speed limit? What do you do?
I think what a cop's going to see is a stack of cars in the left-hand lane, and the car in front not passing anybody. Because they say slower traffic, move to the right.
Yeah.
That's the law. The
but
left lanes are passing.
What if you're not slower than the right-hand lane?
And if there's a stack of vehicles, then it's going to be an issue for the guy up front. That's what I believe.
What if you're not slower than the right-hand lane, though? That would make both lanes of traffic essentially running along at the same speed.
I agree. I'm not in the North Carolina General Assembly. I don't know, but I believe in this because of people like you, Dennis. You're saying I'm going to get it there, but you don't speed. Is that what you're telling me?
I generally do the speed limit, maybe 5 over at the very most.
So you call me a scofflaw for 76 and a 70, but you're like, oh, I'm fine at 75.
Well, no, I don't do that often. I've learned in my advanced age, I have become much more cognizant of the fact that, it really doesn't matter if you go a lot faster. You're still going to get there, and you're still going to get there in plenty of time. And
let me just say, I hate you.
Yeah,
I
know.
hate you.
I know.
Get off the road, Grandpa.
I've discovered that if you really want to piss people off on Wendover Avenue, for example, in Greensboro, do the speed limit.
Oh, yeah.
That pisses people off more than any other thing you can do. I go down Wendover a lot. I'll move over into the right-hand lane, and I just sit there and do the speed limit, and people come up behind me, and they're 6 inches off my bumper. And I'm just, I wave to them.
Here's the stink eye.
That's right. And just continue on. I might even roll the window down and hang my arm out, like I'm relaxing.
Have you ever heard of road violence? There's a chance somebody pulls in front of you, puts on the brakes, and starts wailing on you.
I was going down Wendover the other day, and I was in the right-hand lane doing the speed limit. It was pouring down rain that day, and this woman was up on my bumper like 6 inches. Couple of huge puddles in the right-hand lane. And, of course, I moved over a little bit to the left to miss it. She was so far up my bumper, she couldn't miss it, and she ran right through those huge puddles. I was so happy to see that. That made my day.
So you are a passive-aggressive driver, is what you're saying.
Yes, a little bit, yeah.
So here's what we need from you, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of the left lane. All right? That's all you got to do.
All right.
If you're like, well, I'm fine, I'm going to get there when I get there, then never go in the left lane.
Well,
do it for the rest of us.
Coming to work now, I don't even get on the highway anymore because I prefer taking the back roads. It's much more relaxed.
Yeah, it's much more scenic.
And
you can drive your tractor out there.
That's right.
Perfect.
That's right. I pull over occasionally just to look around, No, but I do. I take the back roads because it doesn't matter to me anymore. I don't care.
Wow. That is, I don't know if I'll ever get to that
serenity
position.
now.
I don't know if I'll ever get. I'm driving home every day up 311, the new 311 in High Point, and I'm like, get out of the way.
No.
Why don't you people?
Not anymore.
I will be getting home about 2 minutes faster.
No.
I don't know why that's important to me, but it is.
I take the long way. It takes me longer, but I don't care.
Oh, I hate you so much, Dennis. Not just for the Donald Trump crap, but for this too.
All right. That's
so I'm in favor of it, though. I think it's a good thing.
I think it's fine, but I'm concerned about how it's going to be enforced.
Oh, don't worry. Politicians are involved. It's going to take a while.
Yeah. All right. Episode 22 in the can. Thanks a lot for joining us. And no, we didn't do this one in the can.
There was no echo effect.
That's right. So episode 23 coming up next. Thanks for joining us.